Welcome everybody. This is just a quick update video because I've been getting asked a lot of questions about the bike at the minute. So it's just a quick rundown of basically its specs at the minute and what I plan to do with it in the new year 2021, which coincidentally it is now, so happy new year everybody. Now, starting off at the business end, the motor itself is a MX's or Max's, however you pronounce it, 3K turbo. It's a 5T model, which basically means it chucks out more torque, but to get higher speed you need to increase the voltage. At the minute I'm running 20S, and it gets me to just under 50 miles an hour, but the torque is unreal. You can't keep the front wheel down. So what I've done up front to try and combat that is I've installed this 3-speed switch. On one, it lets you take off without crashing basically. It gets you up to about 15 miles an hour. Speed 2 gets you up to 30 miles an hour with a bit more torque, and speed 3 is totally unlimited with flux weakening, which gets you up to around 50 miles an hour with full torque, full power, full everything. The controller that does it all is this guy down here. That's quite a heavily modified Infineon 18 FET controller, I think it is. At the minute I've got it set for 80 amps. What I do want to do in future, which is something that's holding us up at the minute, is enable what's the name of it? My mind's gone blank. What's it called? E-braking basically. Basically it uses the motor to slow the bike down, but you'll probably notice at the minute I don't have dropouts or torque arms, which is something I want to get made. I want them so that they slip over the end of the axle here and sit nicely in this cutout. Because when I enable the e-braking, the torque of that eventually will wiggle the wheel nuts loose. Brakes up front, I've got two, what size are those rotors? I think they're 180 mil at the front with Formula R1 calipers. At the rear we have the same Formula R1 caliper, but this time the brake rotor is, I believe, 220 mil. The reason it's that big is to clear the hub motor. I don't know if you can see there, but there's literally like not even a tab paper gap down there. The problem with the smaller disc is that it was actually rubbing on the cover plate of the motor. Tyres wise, I run Halo Contra on the rear, 26x3, so it's a nice wide tyre. Other than that, that's about it. Oh, hold on a second, I'm missing out the lights, the party piece as it were. These were literally just cheap LED lights from AliExpress, I think they were, China. They're unbelievably bright. I've got to angle them down or I get complaints from other road users. They are also wired into a switch on here at the top there, that one. Lights on and off, but turn signals, horn down there, that is eventually what I'm going to use for the e-brake. This over here, power switch. At the minute, that's about it. In future though, like I say, I do want to get torque plates for the rear so I can enable the e-brake. Brakes wise, I do want an upgrade as well. Ideally something with bigger pads, because the surface area on those isn't great. Although the stopping power is decent, they don't last very long. If I'm riding the bike regularly, I can run through a set of pads in 2 or 3 weeks, braking from 45-50 miles an hour all the time. So we're looking to possibly hook V4s, 4-piston calipers, but I'm not sure on the pad size on those. So if any of you have got experience with that, please let us know, or if you've got a suggestion of brakes that have large pad sizes. But like I say, this was just a quick video to let you know what's what at the minute. Hopefully it answers some questions that you've got. If you have any more, just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Other than that, Happy New Year everybody, and I hope 2020's better to you than 2021's better to you than 2020 has been. So over and out, and I'll see you on the next one.